Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft from the Hermitcraft server. I have so much to show you. More on this in a bit. Okay, so here is Cleo's card. I have started constructing it. We've got values that have not been selected yet, so that kind of refers to why I'm doing this. But anyway, Cleo's card. Look at Cleo's card, by the way. Isn't it adorable? She's popping her head off her body. Because she's a zombie. Get it? Zombie Cleo. So all of the cards I've mentioned before are labeled, very, very close to finishing. I'll probably be done within a week, I would say, with the final card. And you'll see why it's taking me slightly longer to finish than usual, because I've labeled all these guys. So these just say what they are: miner, terraformer, speedrunner, etc. And then down here I just put the double with the star so that people know it's special. If they don't catch this giant ×2, I guess it's not giant. If they don't catch the ×2 in the corner, they'll hopefully realize that it's worth double the value, as it says. Oh, I thought I put it in the lore. Maybe I didn't do it for all of them yet. I think I started putting it in the lore. Hold on. Aha! No, that's not it. There it is. Counts as 2 item cards. So there you go. It's in the lore now. And then also, okay, so let me explain this. Lots, like I said, lots has gone on since the last episode. These 2 are 2 test decks that I am currently developing, finished, kind of. We're going to go with a max limit of 42 cards, okay? And there's a reason for that too. More on that later. But both of these decks are set up for 2 test players to test with. We've got 9 Hermits, a bunch of energy cards. I keep calling them energy cards. They're actually effect cards. I had to check what they were. And then we've got, of course, the item cards. So we've got, I think, 16 item cards, 9 Hermits, and the rest are effect cards. I almost said energy again. In this box, we've got redstone and farm. I'm going to build the test decks based on just 2 types, because I think it's easier than to just have random types, because then you need a lot more different energy cards. So we've got farm and redstone for this, I guess, the typing for this deck, this test deck. Then we've got builder type and terraform type for this test deck. So who are the testers? I'm not sure yet, but I'm working on it. Over here, I've labeled all of these. These all say the number and then health. And then I've also color-coded them so that they match with their maps. So we got those ready to go. I've worked on some new effect cards. First, we have to change something. Now, somebody said swap 1 energy card. Okay, so I did make the mistake here. I got to change that. More on that in a second. I keep saying more on that in a second. It just never ends. So I've changed some things. This was, before it was plus 50 HP. Now it only does 20 HP damage, and it's common as opposed to rare. Why the big change, you ask? Well, because I've made 5 new effect cards. That's right, 5 of them. We've got the diamond sword is rare now, and that does plus 40, and then we've got the netherite sword, which does plus 60. Now, the only thing with the diamond sword, I get, excuse me, I get kind of worried that it'll get confused with an item card, but hopefully it's not super, or it is super obvious that they are different things. So yeah, we've got a diamond sword, a netherite sword. Then we've got iron armor. I don't think I had iron armor before. I just had the netherite armor. Yeah, exactly. So the iron armor protects from the first 20 HP damage. The diamond armor protects from the first 40 HP damage. And then the gold, I decided to make it a little bit better than the iron because it's only usable once, because gold armor breaks really easily. So I figured that'd be kind of a cool twist to have on this effect card. The gold armor will break, protects from the first 30 HP damage, but you can only use it once. So you equip your guy. If your guy doesn't get hit, then nothing happens. You keep it equipped. But if the player gets hit and it does more than 30 HP damage, or any damage for that matter. I mean, technically 30 HP damage is the minimum you can do anyway, so it breaks and you have to discard the effect card. Now, you may have seen a little something on the right there. This is the new test arena. I'm still working out some kinks, but this is what it looks like now. We've got all the labels on the back too. So we've got the active hermit represented by this beautiful sea lantern. We've got the active hermit effect card there at the top. Then we've got the active hermit item cards. Then, of course, the AFK hermits, the effect cards for the AFK hermits, and the AFK hermit item cards. I thought about not being able to attach effect cards to benched hermits, but you know what? I think it'll work out nicely that you can do that. So that is our new, and look at the colors, huh? What do you think, guys? This is like the official Hermitcraft TCG colors. I've even got a little, look at that. I named it Hermitcraft TCG in special colors and everything. This is where you will deposit your deck when you start playing. And then it'll run through some redstone underneath, which I'm going to get Etho to come and help me design a relatively compact and straightforward system that randomizes the deck. And then the player will select their card from here after each turn. So there will be a chest here or probably a shulker box right here. And so the player will select their their card so they can play or end their turn, I guess, and then play the next turn. This button right here is for heads and tails. Right now it's only loaded with tails because I want the heads to be a creeper head. Now, another thing that I'm pretty sure Etho told me is that because we have the head mod, I'm pretty sure we can use any head instead of a creeper head to make these explosives happen. So I have 26 Enderman heads. I think I'm going to use the Enderman heads if it works. And if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. But if it works, I'm going to be able to have creeper heads as the heads and then just the red dot as the tails for our flip a coin scenarios. Whew, okay, what else do I need to talk about? /trigger. Oops, I spelled trigger wrong. Wow, I'm really terrible at spelling. I'm actually not terrible at spelling. It's just because I have a microphone in my face. All right, we got to change this emerald into swap one effect card with the opposing hermit. So let's do that. Well, first of all, we got to hold it. Then we got to do remove lore first. So now it should just say discard after use. And then we got to put this here and hold this. And then we got to append lore. Right? Or is it? No, it's not append. It's prepend. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Remove lore last. Prepend. That should do it. Perfect. Swap one effect card with opposing hermit. Another thing you guys suggested. I'm not sure if it was a specific person, but I saw it mentioned, I think, a couple times. The bow should actually do 40 HP damage to the an AFK opposing hermit. Because, I mean, otherwise you just have the swords and stuff, right? And the bow is long range. The crossbow makes sense that it does most of the damage to the first hermit and then some damage to the bench hermits because I'm imagining like the multi-shot crossbow. So that would be something that we'll keep. But this, I will definitely change this to do damage to the AFK hermit. There we go. All done. So now this bow will damage AFK hermits, which I think is going to be for the better. Somebody mentioned, who was it? Monkey Gamer, I believe, mentioned that why use paper for the empty spots when I could use red glass, and that's absolutely brilliant. It's a small but nice change that I will make right now. Much better. It's a lot easier for me to see what I need now, too. So we need a bunch of blocks in this section, a bunch of blocks in this section. These are, of course, always blank. A bunch of blocks in this ones, with these two being all in blank, and a bunch. Okay, so we're still not really even close to finishing our little mini block collection, but not bad at all. Etho, we got to get him over here because we need his help. I need to figure out a way to randomize, like I mentioned before, to randomize a player's deck. So when a player brings their deck, they put it down here, it gets randomized and then shoots one card. A player then selects their card one at a time randomly from their deck. So we got to figure that out, and who better to figure that out with than Tango? But Tango's not available, so let's get Etho. I'm kidding, of course. Etho is the greatest of all time. He is the real GOAT. Sorry, Doc. Hold on, you haven't been here in a long time.
I haven't, no. It's been a bit of time.
It's my new and improved Playfield.
Oh, okay.
Vertical instead of horizontal because it's gonna be easier to see everything.
Right. So this is your deck. This is the active Playfield here.
Yep, this is the instructions around the back. Not instructions, labels.
Oh, okay.
I've labeled all these.
My goodness.
If you pop one off, you'll see what they actually do in the lore section. So if you pop it off and like hover over it while holding it, you'll see. All the hermits too have their instructions. So if you pop off your card, which is the fourth one up, you'll see your special move, what it does.
Rare card, blue fire. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack also burns the opponent.
Pretty cool, huh?
This is like a proper game now, Beef.
Do you remember how I always had to do math on the fly?
Yeah.
Well, now with these handy health cards, if you place, they're going to be placed here on the sort of the broad side of things, and so you'll be able to keep track how much health each hermit has.
Oh, that's cool. I gotta admire your dedication, Beef. I thought there's no way he's gonna finish it. He's gonna get burnt out. You're still having fun with it, though, right, Beef?
I really am. I like working towards a
cool project.
massive goal like this. So yeah, I don't have issues at all.
It's definitely never been done before in the game, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Okay, so you wanted a randomizer.
Yes.
Give me like a 10 by 10.
10 by 10 coming right up. I'm going to need more of these. I only brought 64. Okay.
You still don't have a base, right?
Nope. This is it. Is this a big enough platform?
Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay.
I should say it's perfect, Beef. You did very well.
Thank you.
Why is this chest invisible?
What do you mean? It's not invisible for me.
Huh.
Really? You got an
The
invisible
block
chest?
is invisible too now.
Huh?
Well, that's not good.
Oh no.
Nothing I place is visible.
That's all invisible to you?
Yeah.
Do you have like a...
I might need a relog.
Okay. Is it
Yeah,
still
I can see
invisible?
the chest now.
That's good.
And I can see my blocks now. Okay, good.
Okay, that's good news.
So as I explained to you, Beef, if you try to put the cards in a situation like this, where you fill up the chest with the cards, it's only going to randomize the first 9 items it gets and whatever
Correct.
follows after that, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
it's not true randomization because people can manipulate the order of cards in their deck, and that wouldn't be good, right?
No, not at all.
So if you want true randomization, you
Okay.
have to play like a tournament system with the droppers. So if you, for example, have 2 droppers facing into a 3rd dropper like this, and then you fill these up with the cards, the 2 on the end here, that would randomize between 18 items. If you want to randomize between 36 items, you would need another set. So 2 more droppers facing into a 3rd dropper. So it's almost like a 3-stage tournament here, where they all meet in the middle.
Interesting.
And you feed the cards into these 4. And then that'll randomize between 36 different items.
Okay.
Whatever comes out the middle here.
Interesting. This is hideous, I will say.
Hey, redstone's never beautiful. That's the job of the builder. Okay?
I was hoping to get something a little prettier, but I mean, this works. For an easy loading mechanism, I guess there probably isn't a very easy loading mechanism. You kind of have to just put your shulker box, let's say, on top of each hopper until 9 items drain out.
So I got to think about that, because that's the part I'm not sure about. This is what redstone is really like, Beef. You're just parkouring the whole time, trying to figure out how to get to where you want to go.
Especially if you're doing it in survival.
Yeah, it's you actually get really good at jumping around at places.
I bet.
Okay, so if we do something like this, that will guarantee 14 times 3.
14 times 3. So that is 47, is it? No, it's not. Okay, Google.
Come on, mental math, Beef. You can do it.
I can do it.
It's 42, right?
Yes, it's 42. That's a good number. I like 42.
For a deck size?
Yeah, why not?
So that should work. So you would put the shulker box kind of like where the chest is. And then it'll be truly random as long as they don't have more than 42 or much less than 42. So do you have a deck we can test it on?
I don't have a deck, but I have a bunch of health cards here. So where am I putting it?
You could add more hoppers or just put it directly above this one.
Okay, I'll just put it on that one.
Wait. Oh! Because we got all these like droppers and stuff stuck in the system.
Oh, no. Remove them.
Okay.
So they were relatively I think they were in the exact order that, like from highest to lowest. So we'll definitely be able to see which ones are randomly being spat out. Yeah. So if technically if somebody's deck doesn't fit in one shulker and they need 2 shulkers, they could just pop one on, let it all drain out, and pop another one on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be fine. So then all you got to do is send a redstone pulse to this. The first time it'll do nothing.
Right.
Because it's priming the main hop or main dropper.
Okay.
But then every time after that, it'll shoot out a random card.
Okay, and so you have to hit the okay. Very good sign. The first card was 120 and then 200. So already seems very, very random.
It's truly random, Beef.
That's fantastic. Okay. This is good. Now I just have to figure out how to make it look like not like this.
All right, I got that figured out for you already, Beef. So what you do, you put blocks around here, and you can build a tube up to the surface, and you put water in the middle here in the tube.
So the players are going to be standing in water to receive their cards?
No, they're going to be. This is the land up here, or however far you want this down.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, then I get that part.
I don't have a water bucket, or otherwise I'd put water here to show you.
Here.
There we go. So you can build a tube up as high as you want if you put
I
this down,
I see.
Down below. Bring it to the surface where they're standing.
Yeah.
That's one way you could do it.
Okay. Waiting for the second way.
Oh, you want more ways?
What about wait, I got an idea. Could you instead of water here put a trap chest?
You can put whatever you want there.
No. Because if you put a trap chest, would that mean that every time you open the trap chest, it activates the...
It'll activate it.
And so it'll push a card into the chest, maybe?
I don't know if... you got to activate all 4 of these. I don't think that will activate it, but you can try it.
Okay, I think I have a trap chest over here somewhere. All right, so if I do this... There's a card. Okay. Now, another card... Okay, I'm going to keep going.
Oh, it looked like it activated them. Or one of them, anyway. Do it one more time.
Yeah.
This is a weird thing you're doing here, Beef. That's the problem.
I know. I push boundaries is what I do.
Oh, I know what's happening, I think. There's 6 in this one. And there's 4 in this one. If I open it...
There's 5 in the back one now.
5. Okay, it is working.
There's 3 in that one.
I'm just dumb.
It is working?
Yeah. So 2 are going in this dropper, but one of those 2 is going in the chest.
Oh, right.
So I'm expecting 2 to go in here,
but then one gets pulled up.
One automatically goes into the chest as well. So it's I just can't do math is what it comes down to.
So this actually works then?
Yeah, it works.
Look at that. Okay, this solves it pretty much. So now I can basically just create a platform above all this, have one slot, this one right here for input, and then this is going to be your card drawing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. You and XB are the only people that tested so far.
Flashbacks to our game.
And I have an admission to make.
Oh.
A confession, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I messed up. I was rewatching some of the footage. Remember one time when you were like, no, I think B-Dubs has more health or something like that. He did. I actually gave the damage that you made to XB. I put it on your player. So you could have won that game.
You know what, Beef? I did win that game in the long game that you didn't show on YouTube, but that's good enough for me.
That's right. You actually did win at the end, didn't you?
Yeah.
I only showed the first
extended
3.
version of the game.
The extended version was way too long. That's
XB won the short version.
That's right. You won the 3-card draw. You won the 5-card. All right. That's awesome. I can get to building that little randomizer thing, and it's going to be great, and I'm very excited, and thank you so much.
You're welcome, Beef.
So after a bit of fiddling around, after Etho's guidance, I think I've come up with a cool system here where you put your shulker box in the floor, and then when you hit a button, you open your shulker box and there'll be a card there. It actually makes this a little bit more foolproof because, first of all, it's not a pressure plate, which I thought about using. It's not a trap chest so that every time you open the chest, like if you accidentally open one, it'll draw another card. This way, it will never draw another card accidentally. You have to push the button for it to dispense a card. So this is going to be an interesting design. I think I can make it work in that little block underneath. Again, with Etho's guidance, I was able to figure this out. So that is good. One other thing we need a lot of gunpowder. So we have to reach out to our friend, the Rocket Man himself, Jevin.
Hey, Beavers.
There
How
you are.
Dude?
Hey, that's a great Christmas sweater.
Oh, thank you, pal. Thank you.
Oh, you look fantastic and some beautiful Christmas antlers.
I have if you follow me, I have some other hats in my ender chest if you want some.
Really?
Okay, I have one.
Okay,
I have
what
this
is
one. Santa Claus.
Wait, can I?
You can keep it.
Really?
If you get a carved pumpkin, I can show you how to do the other ones. We have elf ears and the antlers too.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll
So-
probably do that.
You kind of crack me up, right? Because you're like, I need some gunpowder, and I'm thinking like, oh man, he's gonna need like a lot of gunpowder.
No.
And then you're like, I need like 4 stacks. Dude, I have AFK'd so much at my creeper farm that I probably, well, let me put it this way. I've made at least 350,000 rockets this season.
What?
And I probably still have at least 15 shulker boxes full of gunpowder. So
Oh
I don't know if this is a
my
half
goodness.
slab or not. Let's go down here.
Okay.
Dude, so just, take what you need.
Oh my God. What?
This is like a 10th of my storage, so we're good to go. And if you need more, I can provide as much as you need for the rockets. So.
I mean, I don't need all this stuff. Well, wait. Could you sell it to me?
Sure.
How
I
much?
have no issues with that. What do you? So let's see. Rockets are what, a diamond for 3. So let's say like maybe, could you maybe 5 diamonds per box?
5 diamonds per box. So that's 4 boxes. That's 20 diamonds.
Yeah.
How many diamonds do I have? Okay. You know what? You got yourself a deal.
Heck
Boom.
yeah.
And I get to keep the shulker boxes?
You can keep the boxes.
This
Nice.
is exciting.
Pleasure doing business with you. What are you using the rockets for?
I'm going to make fireworks for, it's going to be the heads or tails in my game. So it's going to be like,
Oh,
different
nice.
colors. Yeah.
I want to let you know about something right now. It's just a little weird for me. Last
Sure.
night I was eating dinner at my desk
Okay.
and I accidentally dipped my earbud in ketchup. And so now I can only hear you out of one ear.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yes. So later today, I'm going to go get a new earbud. I just thought you should know that. So
I thank you so much for that inside information. I feel very privileged to know that.
oh God.
Which one's your good ear? Wait, is it this one?
No, other side.
This one's your good. This one's your good ear.
Yeah.
So here you can't hear nothing.
So if I were to take the other earbud out, I literally can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, wow,
It's all
that's
just one
amazing.
ear. I'm ketchup earing it right now.
The old ketchup ear.
The old
Hate it
ketchup
when
ear.
that happens.
Right, I'm saying, like, I was just sitting here eating my burger, and next thing you know, my earbud falls out and right into it. I'm like, crap.
Nice. Well, thanks. Thanks for all this.
Old
gunpowder.
ketchup ear's out. I'll see you later.
All right. See you later. Look at all this beautiful gunpowder. I think that was a pretty good deal that we got this for. Jevin coming through in the clutch. Okay, so the heads. Should we try that? Let's get an Enderman head. What am I going to need? Paper, gunpowder, and more gunpowder? And more paper, I think. And colors. Oh, colors, right. Okay, so it's got to be green, which I've made a little cactus farm there. I mean, I got a lot of green already, but why not make some more? Let's make it lime green so it's a little bit more obvious. So we got 40 lime green. I think that's more than enough. We've got the Enderman head. We've got the paper. And now we need a little bit of the gunpowder. I think I might even... There we go. This will do for testing purposes. So to make this, we make... I think it's this, and this. It works! Creeper-shaped lime. That is good. Okay, so then we do this, and this. Creeper-shaped lime. It works, guys. It works. This is exciting. Hold on, let me pop this map off. Oh, dang it, you're in my face. Okay, so we got the... Let's just do these guys and see what it looks like. Oh, this is exciting. Wait, nope. This way. Here we go. Yes. That is going to be very obvious, which is exactly what I want. I don't want this game to be complicated at all. Let's do the ball of red as well. Oh, this is going to work perfectly. Okay, very cool. I've got the design for the randomizer, the shuffler, I should say. Now I just got to finish Cleo's card. Now, I usually get the hermits here. Cleo, unfortunately, I kind of asked her last minute, so she's not really available when I'm available. We have very different sleep schedules, so I'm going to have to do this myself. I do think, though, that we're going to try and get Cleo to be one of our testers. So hopefully that's okay with Cleo. So let's do this. We got, I think, some pressure plates in here. Perfect. And of course, what other way to make this happen? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't design this very well, did I? We got to have pressure plates down here as well. I don't even know if this will work. Come to think of it. Will this work? I don't know. We're about to find out. This could be a live fail. Oh, it worked. It worked. Pressure plates popping out Leo's values. Here we go. Cleo. Did I say Leo? Oh my gosh. 260, 60, and 80. That's not a bad card. Okay, we're going to do this again. Round 2. Huh? How come that? Wait a second. Why? How did the first round work? I am so confused right now. This is why I need Etho at all times. How did the first round work? Why isn't it shooting out anything now? I am so confused. Let's just go this way. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's get these guys back in here. This should work. The first one did. I have no idea why the second one didn't. Okay, we got it that time. Good. All right. 290, 60, and 80. So the same attack values, but a higher HP for the rare. That's pretty cool. Okay, now let me get to finishing Cleo's card. Oh my goodness. That was really strange. And this is it. There it is. Cleo's rare card is complete, along with her common card. It's Fine and Revenge. Now, by the way, these names, Revenge, Dismissed, and Puppetry, all fantastic names for a secondary move with a secondary effect on it. All fantastic names. I had to pick. Cleo picked the names. I had to pick where they went, and I think Puppetry is going to be a good one because Cleo's special move will involve, you can see it's zeros again, because Cleo will take the opposing Hermit's special move and force it upon either an AFK Hermit or the Hermit themselves. So if she's facing Zedaf has Get Dangled, Cleo will take Puppetry and use Get Dangled against Zedaf or against one of the Hermits on the bench. I have to kind of go through things before I make a commitment on that because I know some, for example, Jevin? No, not Jevin. Oh, I know. Right here. Hypno. I think Hypno's move, player can choose to attack. Okay, well, at least it's can choose to attack AFK Hermits. Anyway, I have to make sure that this move makes sense to use on an AFK Hermit on the opposing team, if any of what I'm saying makes sense. To be honest, I'm just really, really excited that I'm so close to being finished. I'm sorry I didn't finish it this episode. I really needed to get that card shuffler in order, and thank goodness Etho was around to help me figure that out because this is going to be a lot easier now. The board is looking nice and clean. Let me show you what it'll look like with a nice cyan shulker box down there because that's what I plan on putting down there. I guess I'll need just some cobblestone too just to make sure I place it properly. It's going to look really, really nice. I like the hopper. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going to be real good. I'm very excited. In the next episode, I can't make any guarantees, but I am hoping to have 2 Hermits who've never played before test this game out. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I guess I don't have any homework assignments for you guys today. I can't believe I got 5 more cards done. 5 more effect cards. Now, they were very, very similar, which made things a little easier. But I figured since we had a sword card and we had a netherite armor card, I feel like there should be more armor and more attack cards. So there we go. And yeah, the more effect cards, the better. It makes people decide a little bit more on which cards to include in their decks. And the decks, by the way, 42 cards, I believe. If I did the math correctly. 42 cards will be the limit. Both of these fit in one shulker box. But if not, you can separate them within 2 or over the course of 2 shulker boxes and then just deposit them right there when you play the game. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Wait, I figured it out. Forget the opposing Hermit thing. That just complicates things. Puppetry uses a move from any of their AFK Hermits. So any of your own AFK hermits could make for some fantastic strategies, especially if a player like, for instance, Corrales is one of your AFK hermits, where Corrales can heal 100 HP of any of the other AFK hermits. So technically you can use puppetry to control Corrales' move from the bench. Now Corrales can't use that move back to back, can't be used consecutively, but still. Anyway, okay, now I'm gone for realsies. See you next episode.